Imagine this. You're standing in a crowded room, everyone else has paired off, the music has faded, and suddenly you realize you're the last one left, holding a warm beer, staring at empty pizza boxes, wondering how you ended up abandoned without anyone saying a word. That moment of realization, that sinking feeling of being left behind, is the exact emotional state many men live with every single day in their relationships. And today we're going to break down why that happens, how it happens, and most importantly, the words that can flip the entire dynamic on its head. These aren't insults, they aren't cheap shots, they're truth so powerful that they cut through manipulation, ego, and games like a knife through paper. If you've ever felt trapped, suffocated, or stripped of your identity in a relationship, then stay with me until the very end, because what I'm about to share might just change the way you see yourself, your partner, and the entire concept of love itself. Now let's dive in. Relationships often start with confidence, what with men walking tall, as he's secure in who they are. But over time, something shifts. 6 months in, he's asking permission to see his own friends. A year later, he's apologizing for breathing too loud. 2 years in, he doesn't even remember who he was before her. That's not love, that's reprogramming. And the sickest part is he thinks this suffocating control is what relationships are supposed to be. But here's the truth. Every time she tests you and you fail, every time she pushes and you bend, every time she threatens and you beg, you're not saving the relationship. You're killing it. You're murdering her attraction, one weak response at a time. Because deep in her DNA, deeper than any ideology or modern advice, she needs you to be stronger than her. And every time you prove you're not, a little piece of her love dies. That's the paradox. Women test men to see if they're strong, but the very act of testing weakens most men over time. It's erosion. Each test takes away a little bit of your backbone until there's nothing left but a hollow shell that says, yes, dear, to everything. And here's the kicker: she hates you for it. She hates that you fail, even though she set you up to fail. She hates what you've become, even though she created it. And yet, men accept this misery as normal, like standing in line at the DMV for 3 hours. They think every man goes through it. Wrong, dead wrong. Some men figured out the code. Some men learned the words that shut this down cold. The first phrase that devastates a woman's ego is telling her she's ordinary, not in a cruel way, not in anger, but in a calm, matter of fact way. When we met, I thought you were different, special, but you're just like every other woman I've known. Same insecurities, same games, same drama. You're completely predictable. That cuts deep because every woman believes she's the exception, the unique one, the star of her own movie. When you casually inform her she's just another actress reading from the same tired script, something fundamental breaks in her self perception. I've seen it happen. A woman arguing outside a restaurant, insisting her man doesn't appreciate her uniqueness, and he calmly says, special, you're doing exactly what my ex did, word for word. It's like you all have the same playbook. Silence, not quiet, silence. Because for the first time, she saw herself not as the star, but as an extra. The second weapon is showing complete indifference to her leaving. She threatens to walk out. You hold the door open. She says she needs space. You say, take all the time you need. I've got plans anyway. She mentions her ex is texting her. You say, that's nice. Maybe you two can work things out. Every threat she makes is based on the assumption that you're terrified of losing her. The moment you show not just acceptance, but preference for her leaving, her entire reality crumbles. I've seen men flip the script when their partner says, I think we should see other people. Normally, that's bait for you to beg, to prove your commitment. But one man said, that's a brilliant idea. In fact, there's someone I've been wanting to ask. Out, thanks for making this easy. The look on her face was priceless. She stammered, tried to take it back, suddenly explaining she didn't mean it. She was just testing. That's the power of indifference. The third truth that shatters her crown is dismantling her sexual self image. Every woman believes her sexuality is her superpower, the ace up her sleeve, the nuclear option. When you casually, almost dismissively indicate that sexually she's nothing special, just average, maybe even below average, the psychological impact is devastating. You don't say it crudely, you don't say it to hurt, you say it as a simple observation. Honestly, the physical part of our relationship has always been just okay. I've had much more passionate connections, but that's fine. Not everyone can be exceptional in that area. Then you continue whatever you were doing, like you just commented on the weather watch. What happens? She won't respond immediately. She'll go quiet, processing, because you just took her ultimate weapon and told her it's a toy gun. And unlike other insults she can deflect, this one sticks because deep down, every woman fears she might be ordinary in bed. But here's the mistake most men make: they think these are attacks. They're not. They're responses. They're antibiotics for a relationship infected with manipulation. You don't use antibiotics when you're healthy. You use them when the infection has gone too far. And that's what these words are: truth bombs for when the manipulation has crossed the line. Another powerful method is flipping the comparison game. Women constantly compare their relationships to others. They see their friend's boyfriend buying expensive gifts, and suddenly you're not romantic enough. They see couples on social media, and suddenly your relationship is boring. But when you flip the comparison, it destroys them. Jake's girlfriend never complains about guys' nights. Sarah never threatens to leave when she doesn't get her way. Maybe I picked the wrong type of woman. Watch how quickly she stops comparing when the comparison doesn't favor her. Then there's the agreement method. She makes a statement designed to hurt you, to make you defensive. Maybe I should just find someone who appreciates me. The weak man says, "No, baby, I appreciate you. Please don't leave." The strong man says, "You're absolutely right. You deserve someone who makes you happy. And clearly that's not me. I'll help you pack." She says, "You're not a real man." You agree. You're right. A real man wouldn't tolerate this behavior. Thanks for pointing that out. She says, "The spark is gone." You agree. I've been feeling the same way. We should probably end this before we waste more of each other's time. The agreement method works because her attacks are rarely actual statements. They're tests disguised as declarations. When you agree instead of defending, you break the entire framework of the test. It's like someone throwing a punch expecting resistance, but you step aside and let them fall face first into their own momentum. I've seen this play out in public. A woman berating her man in a mall, calling him pathetic, weak. Instead of arguing, he nods and says, "You're absolutely right. I am pathetic for putting up with this. That changes today." Then he walked away, left her standing there. That's power. Another devastating truth is showing you're happier without her. When she leaves expecting you to fall apart, but instead you thrive, it creates an existential crisis. She thought she was the sun in your solar system, but she realizes she was just clouds blocking your light. Psychologists have studied this. When men maintain emotional stability during female emotional outbursts, women's stress hormones actually decrease faster than when men try to comfort them. Her biology literally calms down when you don't react to her chaos. That's the most powerful position in any relationship, being the one who needs less. When you genuinely don't need her approval, her validation, her presence to feel complete, that's when you become irreplaceable because everyone else she's been with needed something from her. You're the first one who doesn't. Vulnerability, contrary to what men are told, often kills attraction. Men think crying about struggles, sharing insecurities, will bring them closer. But what happens? She loses attraction faster than ice melting in hell. Not because women are cruel, but because you just showed her the protector needs protection. The rock she wanted to lean on is actually made of sand. I've seen men open up about depression, and within weeks, their partner was texting her ex. Hey guys, in a world pushing you to own nothing and be happy, crypto is your key to survival. Join Angry's Crypto Academy to master buying, selling, and trading crypto. Make huge profits and safeguard your wealth. Plus, discover the one crypto virtually no one is talking about, poised to create new millionaires in the upcoming bull run. The link is in the description of the video below. Go check it out now. Within a month, she was gone. Later, she admitted, I just couldn't see him as a man anymore after that. Harsh, yes. Reality, also yes. Women don't want to be your therapist. They want to be with someone who has it together enough that they can fall apart when they need to. That's why mastering emotional indifference is magical. She starts working to impress you. She starts trying to earn your validation. She starts putting in effort she hasn't shown in years. Why? Because for the first time, she's not sure she has you. For the first time, she has something to lose. For the first time, you're a prize instead of a given. That's the mirror method. Whatever energy she gives you, you reflect it back, but with clarity and control. If she brings chaos, you bring calm. If she brings drama, you bring silence. If she brings tests, you bring indifference. That's the mirror method. And it's one of the most powerful tools a man can use because it forces her to confront her own behavior without you lifting a finger. And here's the deeper truth. When you stop chasing, when you stop begging, when you stop bending, you reclaim yourself. You reclaim the man you were before the relationship started eroding your backbone. You reclaim the confidence, the independence, the clarity that made her attracted to you in the first place. Because attraction isn't built on weakness, it's built on strength. It's built on a man who knows who he is, who doesn't need validation, who doesn't crumble under pressure. And when you embody that, when you live it, she either rises to meet you or she falls away. Either way, you win. Because the goal isn't to keep her at all cost. The goal is to keep yourself. The goal is to walk away from manipulation, from control, from suffocation, and to stand tall in your own identity. That's why men walking away is so powerful. It's not about punishing women. It's not about revenge. It's about reclaiming dignity. It's about saying, I will not be reprogrammed. I will not be broken down. I will not be turned into a hollow shell of the man I once was. And when you live that truth, everything changes. She sees it, she feels it, she knows it, and suddenly the tests stop. The manipulation stops, the drama stops. Because she realizes she can't control you. She realizes you're not afraid of losing her. She realizes you're stronger than the games. And that's when the dynamic flips. That's when she starts chasing you. That's when she starts working to earn your validation. That's when she starts putting in effort she hasn't shown in years. Because for the first time, she's not sure she has you. For the first time, she has something to lose. For the first time, you're a prize instead of a given. And that's the secret. That's the code. That's the truth. Most men never learn. They think love is about sacrifice, about bending, about giving up pieces of themselves until there's nothing left. But real love, real attraction, real connection is built on strength. It's built on a man who knows who he is, who doesn't need permission, who doesn't apologize for existing. And when you embody that, when you live it, everything changes. She respects you. She admires you. She desires you. Because deep down, that's what she's been testing for all along. Not weakness, not compliance, strength, resolve, backbone. And when you show it, when you live it, the tests stop, the manipulation stops, the drama stops. Because she realizes she can't break you. She realizes you're not afraid. She realizes you're stronger than the games. And that's when the relationship transforms. That's when attraction reignites. That's when love becomes real again. But here's the catch. You can't fake it. You can't pretend to be strong. You can't act indifferent while secretly terrified of losing her. You have to live it. You have to embody it. You have to become it because women can sense weakness. They can smell fear. They can see through the act. And if you're pretending, if you're faking, if you're acting, she'll know. And the tests will continue. The manipulation will continue. The drama will continue until you break, until you bend, until you crumble. That's why this isn't about tricks. It's not about lines. It's not about tactics. It's about truth. It's about becoming the man you were meant to be. It's about reclaiming your identity, your confidence, your strength. It's about walking away from manipulation, from control, from suffocation, and standing tall in your own dignity. That's the power of men walking away. That's the power of reclaiming yourself. That's the power of living your truth. And when you do, everything changes. She sees it, she feels it, she knows it, and suddenly the tests stop. The manipulation stops, the drama stops because she realizes she can't control you. She realizes you're not afraid of losing her. She realizes you're stronger than the games. And that's when the dynamic flips. That's when she starts chasing you. That's when she starts working to earn your validation. That's when she starts putting in effort she hasn't shown in years. Because for the first time, she's not sure she has you. For the first time, she has something to lose. For the first time, you're a prize instead of a given. And that's the secret. That's the code. That's the truth most men never learn. They think love is about sacrifice, about bending, about giving up pieces of themselves until there's nothing left. But real love, real attraction, real connection is built on strength. It's built on a man who knows who he is, who doesn't need permission, who doesn't apologize for existing. And when you embody that, when you live it, everything changes. She respects you, she admires you, she desires you, because deep down, that's what she's been testing for all along. Not weakness, not compliance, strength, resolve, backbone. And when you show it, when you live it, the tests stop. The manipulation stops. The drama stops because she realizes she can't break you. She realizes you're not afraid. She realizes you're stronger than the games. And that's when the relationship transforms. That's when attraction reignites. That's when love becomes real again. So ask yourself, are you living that truth? Are you embodying that strength? Are you reclaiming your identity? Are you bending, breaking, crumbling under the weight of manipulation? The choice is yours. The power is yours. The truth is yours. And when you live it, when you embody it, when you reclaim it, everything changes. That's the power of men walking away. That's the power of reclaiming yourself. That's the power of living your truth. And now I want to hear from you. What did you think about what we discussed today? Do you agree? Do you see the truth in it? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.
Nothing says you care like crypto. Nothing can compare. Nothing says you care like crypto. Oh, nothing can compare to crypto.